Hey there, it's Neil from GTR, and this is another presentation about the circle of fourths and fifths. Today we'll be discussing major scales and key signatures. So here is the diagram of the circle of fourths and fifths, which I introduced in the earlier presentations. Now, there are many things you can do with this diagram, and today I'm going to show you how it can help you find out the major scales for each key, and also how it can help you see how many sharps or flats are in each key, and how it can help you recognize key signatures. So, first of all, in the previous lessons, we would look at these letters as just indicating the individual notes. But what you can also do is look at them as representing each key signature. So this can be the C major key, this can be the G major key, this can be the D major key, etc. So it also shows the relationship between all the major keys. Now, in the key of C major, there are certain chords that are in the key of C major, and I'll be discussing that in the next lesson. But you'll also have the scale C major attached to it. So this would be the C major scale, the G major scale, the D major scale, A major scale, etc. So how do we find out what each major scale is? Well, the C major scale is easy to remember. That's just C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. But what do we do from there? Well, I'm going to introduce you to something called a tetrachord, specifically a major tetrachord, which is basically just the first four notes of the major scale. So C major tetrachord, C, D, E, F. Easy enough, the first four notes of the major scale. Now, as you can see here, all the tetrachords are in order of the circle of fourths and fifths, specifically the circle of fifths. So it's clockwise around the circle. C, G, D, A, E, etc. Let me just go back. C, G, D, A. Right. So we have the C major tetrachord, and the next one, as we can see from the circle of fourths and fifths, is the G major tetrachord. And that is just the next notes in the C major scale. So you have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C again. That C is an octave higher than the C over here, the first C. So you can see how this major scale, or this major tetrachord, and this major tetrachord together make up the C scale, the C major scale. And what happens is that this G major tetrachord and the D major tetrachord make up the G major scale. So we have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and then G again. So each tetrachord links into the next one to create the major scale. So the D major tetrachord and the A major tetrachord make up the D major scale. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. And that just continues all the way down, and then on the right here all the way down until you get back to the C major scale. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And that makes sense because it's going around the circle of fifths. Okay, so there's something else that, how do you actually find the notes of each major scale? Well, you continue naming the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, but each seventh note gets raised. So it gets raised by one fret on your guitar, and that means that if it's a whole note like the F, then it becomes an F sharp. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, that is the C major scale. Then we start here again for the G major scale. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The seventh one gets raised, so G, A, B, C, D, E, F. But wait, we're going to raise that seventh note by 1 fret. It becomes an F sharp. Okay, D major scale. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C. No, wait, that's the seventh note. Let's raise that by 1 fret so that it becomes a C sharp. So notice how this G major scale has only 1 sharp, but this D major scale has 2 sharps. And so what happens, every time you raise the seventh note by a fret, it means you're adding another sharp to the scale. So here the A major scale has 3 sharps. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. E major has 4 sharps. E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, E. And it just continues like that. Now, the convention is to start naming them flats instead of sharps when you get to the halfway point. So let me just go back to the circle of fourths and fifths. So here the C major scale has no sharps or flats. Remember, it's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Then the G major scale has 1 sharp. The D major scale has 2 sharps. A major scale has 3. E major has 4. B major has 5. And then this key, the key of F sharp or the key of G flat, it's the same thing, has 6 sharps or 6 flats. This one here, C sharp or D flat, has 5 flats. This one, G sharp or A flat, has 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 again, back to the C major scale or the key of C major. So you can see that's an easy way to remember how many sharps each key has, or each major scale. It's the same thing. And you'll be able to work out what the major scale is by using these tetrachords. So when you're starting to learn to read standard music notation and you see something like this is the treble clef, and here you can see there are 3 sharps. So what key signature is that in? Let's go back. Well, it's A major. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. 3 sharps. So that means when you see this piece of music is in the key of A major. So that's just one of the many uses of the circle of fourths and fifths. Now I suggest you practice writing out or drawing out this diagram, and then you practice just writing down how many sharps and flats there are in each key. So this side, it is sharps, and this side is flats. And it's easy enough. C has 0 sharps and flats. G has 1. D has 2. A has 3. E has 4. B has 5. And F sharp or G flat has 6. Or you could say it has 6 flats. This one is 5 flats, 4 flats, 3 flats, 2 flats, 1 flats. Okay, that's it for this short presentation. If you want more lessons, more videos, more diagrams, head over to guitartheoryrevolution.info. Until next time.